Once upon a time, in a lively jungle village, there lived a clever monkey. He was known throughout the jungle for his quick wit and playful tricks. One day, while swinging from branch to branch, Monkey noticed something unusual on the forest floor. It was a large, ornately carved wooden drum. Its surface was a rich, deep red, and it seemed to be glowing faintly. Intrigued, Monkey decided to investigate. As he got closer, he heard a faint melody, like the whisper of the wind through the trees. As soon as he touched the drum, the melody became clearer, richer, inviting him to play. And so Monkey began to tap the drum lightly with his nimble fingers. The sound was enchanting, echoing through the jungle and attracting the attention of all the animals. From far and wide, they came to see what was making the beautiful music. There were chirping birds, wise old turtles, graceful deer, and many more. Soon, the clearing where Monkey had found the drum was filled with curious onlookers. Then a small, shy mouse squeaked, "Who's making such lovely music? Whoever is playing that drum is truly talented." All the animals looked at each other, unsure who it was. They all wanted to be praised, but none wanted to admit they were the ones playing. So they all kept quiet, hiding their admiration for the mysterious musician. Monkey, still playing the drum, felt a sudden surge of pride. "I am," he announced grandly, striking a pose. But as soon as he did, the drum stopped making music. Confused, Monkey tried again, but all he heard was an eerie silence. The drum seemed to have gone dead. Startled by this sudden change, Monkey hopped off the drum and rubbed his ears. Had he imagined the whole thing? Was the drum really playing only when the truth was spoken? He wasn't sure. A wise old tortoise, who had been watching quietly, finally broke the silence. "This drum has a spirit," he said, his voice raspy with age. "And the spirit is very particular about who plays its music. Only those who speak truthfully can make it sing." The animals gasped. Could it be that simple? Had they all been outsmarted by a mere drum? Their eyes shifted nervously from side to side, not wanting to be the first to break the silence. Each one was thinking the same thing. Who could have been playing the drum, and why had they lied about it? After a long pause, Parrot, known for his colorful plumage and even more colorful eyes, piped up, "It must have been me. Of course, I'm the best musician in the jungle, after all." He puffed out his chest and preened his feathers, trying to look modest. But the drum remained stubbornly silent. Disappointed, Parrot shuffled back into the crowd. It was then that Monkey noticed something strange. The drum seemed to be glowing faintly, as if it were reacting to the mention of music. Could it be that simple? Did the drum choose the music? Determined to find out, Monkey put his paw on the drum and closed his eyes. Focusing on the faint beat he felt beneath his touch. Slowly, the melody he had heard before began to form in his mind. Tentatively, he started to play. At first, the notes were hesitant, uncertain, but as he played on, they grew clearer, stronger, and the drum responded with a rich, resonant tone. The animals watched in awe as the music filled the clearing, each note a testament to Monkey's honesty. When he finished, the applause was deafening. The animals cheered and whistled, their faces a mixture of admiration and disbelief. Finally, someone had played the drum, and it was Monkey, the trickster, who had done it. But as quickly as the cheers had started, they fell silent. For now, no one dared touch the drum. Fearful that they would be exposed, they looked at Monkey, waiting for him to make the next move. For a moment, Monkey basked in their admiration. Then, remembering the puzzled looks on their faces, he grinned and tapped the drum lightly. "All right, who wants to hear another tune?" he asked. Encouraged by his playful tone, the animals slowly began to relax. Deer, known for her graceful leaps, stepped forward. "Oh, I'd love to hear some music," she said, her voice sweet like birdsong. "Perhaps you could play something lively, like the skipping of a fawn in the morning light." Her request made Monkey laugh. "That sounds like fun," he said, striking a pose. And once again, he began to play. The melody was light and airy, just as Deer had requested. It was so beautiful that the animals swayed to its rhythm, their earlier anxieties forgotten. As the music swelled around them, they all felt a sense of unity, of belonging to something larger than themselves. They were all part of the jungle community, bound together by the rhythm of the drum. Next, Tortoise shuffled forward, His wrinkled face creased in thought. "That was lovely," he said slowly, "but I can't help but wonder who was playing the drum before we arrived." A hush fell over the group. No one had an answer, but Monkey, ever the performer, didn't let the silence last for long. "Why don't we ask the drum?" he said with a grin, looking at the glowing surface. "It must remember, right?" The idea was met with nods of approval. After all, the drum had chosen the music. Surely it could also identify its players. But how could they ask it? They weren't musicians. They didn't know any songs. Monkey thought for a moment. Then, remembering the reverence the tortoise had shown earlier, he turned to him and said, "Do you think you could sing something, anything, to ask the drum?" Tortoise blinked slowly. "Me? Sing? I haven't sung in years." Monkey. "Oh, come on, Tortoise," urged Monkey. "You'll be great." Reluctantly, Tortoise closed his eyes and began to sing in a voice that was surprisingly strong for his age. The song was simple, heartfelt, a plea to the drum spirit to reveal its secrets. As the last note faded away, the drum glowed brightly, then dimmed slowly, revealing the answer to their question. To their surprise, it showed not one, not two, but all the animals in the clearing, each playing the drum at different times, each contributing to the music. A wave of understanding washed over them. They had all played the drum. They had all contributed to the music in their own way. And now they knew the truth. They looked at each other, their eyes no longer filled with envy or suspicion, but with newfound respect and understanding. They had all lied, yes, but now they had learned the value of honesty. From that day on, the drum became the heart of their community. Every day, the animals gathered round it, sharing their stories, their joys and sorrows, their hopes and dreams. And as they spoke, the drum sang, its music a testament to the power of honesty and the strength of their community. Whenever anyone tried to lie or deceive, the drum would fall silent, reminding them of the importance of truthfulness. And whenever they spoke honestly, it would burst into song, celebrating their integrity. The monkey, the parrot, the tortoise, and all the other animals continued to gather round the drum, their numbers growing as more and more creatures from the jungle came to hear its music and learn its lessons. The drum of truth became a beacon of honesty in the jungle, a symbol of unity, and a reminder that the most beautiful music is made when the heart speaks true.